This is the phoenix, a mythological bird that is said to rise from its own ashes. This bird right here is a light combat aircraft Tejas, developed by the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. What does this jet have to do with the mythological bird phoenix, you ask? Well, the Tejas aircraft's rise to the skies is akin to the rise of a phoenix from its ashes. From being buried in files to flying high in the skies, the journey of Tejas is not known to many. The genesis of Tejas dates back to the year 1983, when the Government of India established the LCA project with the initial goal to develop a new light combat aircraft to replace the aging IAF fighters, especially the MiG-21 variants. Around 560 crore rupees was sanctioned for the development of an LCA. In 1984, the Government of India established the Aeronautical Development Agency, or the ADA, under the aegis of the Defence Research and Development Organization, or the DRDO, to manage the LCA program. The project definition phase was commenced in October 1986 with the French company Desi coming on board as a consultant. In December 1986, the DRDO's gas turbine research establishment in Bangalore proposed the development of the indigenous Kaveri engine for the LCA. Based on this proposal, the government sanctioned a Rs 382.86 crore project in March 1989. However, the Kaveri engine failed a high-altitude test in Russia. Instead of admitting failure and moving on to other suitable technology to develop the aircraft, the Congress government kept throwing good money after failed projects. The GTRE received an additional 28.39 billion rupees in late 2004 from the MOD for the Kaveri program. After several more years of futile attempts, the Defense Ministry in 2010 listed 5 reasons for delays in developing the Kaveri engine: technological complexity, lack of critical equipment and materials, engine technology denial by advanced countries, absence of domestic testing facilities, and non-availability of skilled and specialized manpower. Despite acknowledging these critical handicaps, the government continued with Kaveri's development but produced nothing. In short, several thousand crores of taxpayers' money were flushed down the drain. What started off as a 560 crore project ballooned to over rupees 17,000 crores over the years. In 2011, the Comptroller and Auditor General, in a sharply worded report, noted that the GTRE has been unable to deliver an engine that could power the LCA despite a cost overrun of 642% and a delay of about 13 years. The Congress government, on the other hand, declared in 2012 that the indigenous fighter has already been inducted, but it became clear that Tejas had only achieved partial initial operational clearance in 2011. The IOC-1 had to be followed by IOC-2 to certify that the fighter was fully airworthy, and a final operational clearance, or FOC, with integration of all weapons and other systems. An interim IOC-2 was issued to Tejas in December 2013. It was only in 2016 that the first squadron, consisting of Tejas in IOC-2 configuration, became operational. The Tejas aircrafts were put to test in multiple exercises like Gagan Shakti in 2018 and Vayu Shakti in 2019. The FOC was formally granted to Tejas only in 2019. The Tejas currently has 3 production models: Tejas Mark 1, Mark 1A, and trainer variant. The IAF plans to procure 324 aircrafts in all variants, including the Tejas Mark 2, currently being developed by the HAL. In February 2021, the Defense Ministry sealed a Rs 48,000 crore deal with the HAL for the procurement of 83 Tejas light combat aircraft for the Indian Air Force. Today, Tejas has emerged as a top choice for Malaysia as the Southeast Asian country looks at replacing its aging fleet of fighter jets. Several other nations, including the US, Australia, Indonesia, Egypt, Argentina, and the Philippines, have evinced interest in LCA Tejas. India has today come up with its own multi-role fighter jet to guard not just its own skies, but is also being procured by other countries for guarding their own skies.